Know where to find us: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can also find us on YouTube. Vake to Korea. Neko Salwet on Peloton. Fight a whole soon. Just link up. Music gig. VishnuExpress to the world. At VM Unit, we really care for you. At VM Unit, we really care for you. At VM Unit, we really care for you. The music you listen to and the clothes you wear. At VM Unit, we really care for you. At VM Unit, we really care for you. At VM Unit, we really care for you. The music you listen to and the clothes you wear. That's why we are into the recycling business. We strongly support the climate change agenda. To order your own clothes and we shall make them cool. Vate Korea. Uncle Alua on Pelu. Vate fresh and the cleansing. Don't forget the love, cake, all inclusive unisex fashion. Afrobeat, Finland, Afro-pop, swarming, Afrobeat, comedy. At the end, you need me for you. You're gonna take it slow. You're gonna take it slow. You're welcome again to VM Uni Music Clothing Podcast. Yeah, we take the time to inspire those aspiring dreams. Using our music and clothes to empower, to entertain, and to educate. So if you are here and you're listening to us, you can find our music on all music streaming platforms: Spotify, Tidal, Grove Music, Amazon Music, Boomplay, Audio Mac. Today we are going to take the opportunity to elaborate or discuss the reason why behind Go For It. Keep on grinding. 23 minutes past the hours of 11, and you know where we're broadcasting from: Finland, Turku. Sit back, so be patient. It's only one shot. Now's the time to buckle up. So you see, for you will reap. And all these girls wanna fuck me. Take the cow by the horn. Do you know that cow is a spiritual animal? You understand me? Cow is the spiritual animal. So you have to take the cow by the horn. You understand what I'm saying? You have to take your spirituality very, 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 very serious. Yo, whilst writing this song, so much was going through my head, and it was like, yo, let me put this thing down. After the bass and the kick, and the bass was laid, I was like, yo, all these text messages and phone calls, I need to compose something that will inspire people. You know, search for the paper, print into a hater. Oh, my brother, the sisters on each other. No wonder. Yo, for now, let's jump into some jingle, VM Unit jingle, and then let's come back to the track and let's discuss Go For It. Keep on grinding. Now it goes down like VM Unit. Music manufacturing unit. What do we produce? Music and clothes. You know where to find us: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can also find us on YouTube, Vakit Koreaus. Niko Salwet on Peloson, Paita Hosu, just link up. Music gig, VishnuExpress to the world. At the end you need, we really care for you. At the end you need, we really care for you. At the end you need, we really care for you. The music you listen to and the clothes you wear. At the end you need, we really care for you. At the end you need, we really care for you. At the end you need, we really care for you. The music you listen to and the clothes you wear. That's why we are into the recycling business. We strongly support the climate change agenda. To order your old clothes and we shall make them cool. Vate Korea. Uncle Manuel Ompelu Vate fresh and cleansing. Don't forget the love, cake, all inclusive recess fashion. Afrobeat, Finland, Afro-pop swarming, Afrobeats comedy. VishnuExpress to the world. At the end you need, we really care for you. At the end you need, we really care for you. At the end you need. You're gonna take it slow. You're gonna take it slow. If you really want it, go for it. But before you go for it, you need to ask yourself, what is your reason? What is your why? Why do you want to go for it? Do you do what you do because it makes you happy? Because it brings you fulfillment? Because it brings you joy? Because it separates you away from the mess, away from the stress? Why? Why? What is your reason? My reason for learning fashion is because of my mom. My reason for playing music is because of my daddy's family. Every Sunday, I go to church. People remind me, they tell me, do you know the guy playing the organ? Do you know that the guy playing the organ is your uncle? Do you know that the guy playing the piano is your cousin? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So if I really want to do music and sound like Kojo Entry and be like Kojo Entry, Daddy Lumba, all these people, I need to approach my music with a mindset. All the same, you have to find your reason why. You have to know all these things before you can go for it. You have to also understand that before you go for it, or in the process of going for it, you will meet or come across certain people that you either have to influence or they influence you. So which side of the table are you on? Are you the one doing the influencing or they influence you? What I've come to understand is people have so much excuses to feed their weakness. I'm the opposite. I don't like excuses, and wherever I am weak, I like to find someone who is strong so I don't feed my arrogancy, so I get more intelligent. You have to understand that in the process of going for it, you need to be prepared to balance all these emotions. Because some people, they out there, whatever they are doing it because somebody is doing it. Because somebody, they think, if this guy is doing it, I can do it. You understand? But maybe your cause is not same. So when you start doing it, you start to feel depressed. You start to feel blah, 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 blah. But you look at the people that are aspiring for greater things in life.
Some people want to be basketball champions, legends. Some people want to be ice hockey legends. Some people want to be engineers. Some people want to be doctors. Even those that operate under dark on the streets, even they want to play it smart. So, what is your reason? What is your why before you go for it? Because there are so many people out there, they have rotten kidney, they have rotten liver. You cannot sell them in China. You have to live above those out there, because those out there is easily for them to be manipulated. It's easily for them to fall for anything that is not real. It's easily for them to fall for anything that will break their confidence. You have to put in mind yours is not so. So if you want to go for a story, you will hear it. You will see the brothers fighting each other. You will see the sisters fighting each other just for the paper. Somebody was asking me, instead of the proverb is take the bull by the horn. And I said, if I take the bull by the horn, there is no cultural essence in that. But if I say take the cow by the horn, a cow in some culture is a spiritual symbol. In some culture, a cow is a spiritual symbol. You see. So if I say take the cow by the horn, it means I'm getting to the root core of things. People, not everybody can stand isolation. Uh, some people they can follow the lead, and especially people that can follow the lead, uh, it's very difficult to really define them, because you don't know whether they are following your lead, or you will not know whether they are following your lead to feed your assumption or your arrogancy, or they are following your lead to also acquire certain experience and also expose whatever they are doing to the world. So it depends. People will come into your network. Some will rob you out of your data. Some will rob you out of your vision. Some will rob you out of your dream. Some even will come into your friendship network, not to not to take your game to the next level, but they will come into your network just to wrongly influence everybody against what you are doing. But you have to put at the back of your mind that your reason why don't stop you, and the right people out there are really really looking, and one day they will come and find you. You look at the weak person and you build your strength. You make sure you don't leave. Okay, I don't want to be like this person. I want to be more like this person. That's a challenge. It's like pushing the barriers. It's like pushing the boundaries. It's like transformation. It's like uh, it's like making yourself better. But your reason why must be more concreted in your foundation. Because some people they're doing so many things, or they're doing things that they don't even know why they do it. Your reason why can be more concreted if you educate yourself in the things you want to acquire, in the things you want to do. Uh, some will do it some other way, some will do it some other way. You get me? Some will pay for advertisement. You get me? Instead of going out there interacting with people and all that, they will pay for advertisement. Some will use their privileges to to do whatever they have to do. But you, in your limited world, have to make good use of the little that you have. That is creativity. That is creativity. Using the little that you have to make something big out of it, to provide service, to create harmony in your society, to make your society more safe, more dependable, you know, for people to depend on you, it means you are responsible. So I will not tell you today not to go for anything that you dream of, not to even try. I will tell you to give your everything if you really want it. Example today, Tank won Gracia. You understand me? I've been waiting for this fight for a very fucking long time. Davis and Ryan. I've been waiting for this fight for a fucking long time. You understand me? And and this guy is really brought some entertainment and real sports into the game. You, like their sense of humor was kicking me off. Like even after the fight, you understand me? Before the fight, throughout the process, you understand me? So, what are you trying to do? Who is the one feeding your head? Who do you listen to? Does the person look like you? Misery like company. Like recently, I was sent some beat to feature on, and I'm like, I'm not singing on this beat because the person we didn't establish the relationship to do our project on cyberspace. We establish our relationship by meeting each other, walking into the studio, and then we do it. And it took 2 years for us to get everything sorted out again. And they want me to write the thing on the beat. And I'm like, I ain't writing this thing on the beat. I ain't writing this thing in my studio. We have to meet. And even when we meet, I have to put some people on the table. That's my definition of loyalty. Some people they fucked up so much that they come back again and they want an handshake. Don't go about feeding your ego if you really want it. You'll be arrogant. You can be intellectual, but try to have intelligence because that is very, very important. I see some smart people out there, but like I'm saying, you have to be careful the people that influence you if you really want to go for it. Let's take a break, listen to some few music. Let's take a break, listen to the music again. I come back again with a lot with more top ups. We have 10 minutes more to get out of here. So yo, niko yo sa kuntele mo antesema ensilita asia ma ekerto asia swamia muta eka sana makauta tama sivu ematie dan miten ematie meta swame sano ya niko kauta paska eh you know what I mean? You don't want to say something bad. Muta mita masano vavelis to siya miga weekend strength and weak and yo sa alua yoko asia mita asia sa alua sa tabitita yo sa asia sa teke niko yo sa teke sa ilo inen sa teke koska sa nake yoko teke yo sa teke koska sa nake yoko teke eka yo sa mene etempain vaikia muta yo sa kuntele itseni ya mieli ya Sudan sopi idea voe tule sano tama on sun tie tama on sun tie. We started music with a lot of people. We started music with a lot of people. Some are lost to drugs, some are lost in the cells, in the jail cells, some are lost in the sulfurs, some are shut down mentally, physically, some are into promotion, some are into production, some are into radio presenting. You know what I mean? All these things, they are the instrumentals or they are the instruments in the house of David as a musician. That's how I would say. So nobody is left out in the world of music, either if you're a promoter, you are that little guy that write that blog, you are that, because right now the opportunity is everywhere. It's very arrogant for somebody to think that it can use their privilege to limit what you are doing, because the world is close to us. The world is close to us, just that the safety is not as equal as it's supposed to be. So let's play some little music and then we come back again. And then you know what I'm saying. You know where you are. You know where you are. Let's do it some Gino. You know where you are. You know where you are.
No, it goes down like VM unit. Vishnu Music Manufacturing Unit. What do we produce? Music and clothes. You know where to find us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can also find us on YouTube. Vakit Koreaus. Neko Saluet Ompelo Song. Fight a whole soon. Just link up. Music gig. VishnuExpress to the world. At VM Unit.
Yes, go for it. It's streaming on every music platform. Produced by VA Music. Mastered by Yariziko. Mixed, arranged, composed by NiiKu. You don't know, say. And your artist singing it out like VishnuExpress. And I'm behind the wheels at this moment, bringing you this podcast. You can also find VishnuExpress on IG, Discord, every social media platform.
Oh, my brother, the sisters on each other.
And you know where we broadcasting from? Turku, Finland. Have you ever heard of Nokia?
And the force media.
Have you ever heard of Genelec? Yeah, we broadcasting from Finland, and you know your guy VishnuExpress. We are here making you feel the music. You can find it on every music streaming platform. And now today we're discussing go for it. Whatever you aspire, go for it. If that pum pum that you want, go for it. You know what I mean? But make sure that pum pum as an head for management, administration. Make sure that pum pum as master is isolation. Make sure that pum pum is the queen of his queendom. Make sure that pum pum don't only admit to people that agree to his or a weakness. Make sure that pum pum only taking people that will make him stronger. Make sure the people you deal with, they don't come on the table with argument but solution. If an argumentator walk away from me, you have not lost nothing. So in your process of going for it, if somebody come into your table and want to support you, but then the person coming with argument, that person is not that person you need. I remember when we're trying to come up in the music industry, you know, some of the people, some of the companies, we have to walk into the company. We don't even have to talk to the HR or talk to nobody. We just use our phones and cameras and we take certain things, and then we go home. We design a proposal. We design something. We come up with a solution. What we see at the venue, at the place, we come up with a solution, and then before we meet the HR, we just don't go to the HR and start arguing with the HR. But like I'm saying, you need to be prepared in your process. Through the process, you get preparation. So if you get that preparation, you see a green light, you can see a red light, you can easily notify the yellow light. That like I'm saying, you can play with a rose. You can play, you can play with a lead them on. You know, you can play with the distractions, and you can use the distractions as marketing tools. uh I The goal for it basically is like, it's like my background. It's like my background, and it's more like a preparation. It's like narrating a preparation, like what I've gone through. You see, because I remember going through SSI. I didn't go there because I wanted to get into the university. You know, because I knew my economical strength from where I was coming from and going to that school. I was like, okay, I need to learn everything here, all the disciplines I need, that when I fail in life, I can fall on any of them. So I structured myself with karateka, cadet, all these things, all these discipline, yoga, all these things. So when too much of the streets get hold of me, I can fall on these things. That's why still I have a good kidney and I have a good liver. I have a good breathing system. I have a good nervous system. Uh, a lot of the people, because they feed in their arrogancy and their ignorancy, and they making excuses for what they are supposed. I've been in habits before. It's a lifestyle of an habit. A lifestyle of an habit is always creating an excuse that those shit don't exist, and we keep doing that. But go for it. It's like, yo, you need to let certain go before you can get certain things to come in. If you have some old clothes, you need to get rid of them before the new clothes will come in. It's life, you know what I mean? So if you are there and you want to go for something, you go for it. You need to find your reason why before you go for it. Or if not so, they will break you. It easy out there. So many bitterness are there. So many people, they feel they have taken the wrong decision, and instead of them to boldly acknowledge and then make a turnaround or amendment, they still feed in that thing. We still have 3 minutes to get out of here, and let's play some few music or listen to Go For It. And I heard you. I heard you to take your time and listen to Go For It, and take a pen and a pad. Whilst you listen to Go For It, you jot down the points that come from your head or come into your mind. DJ, put the song back again. We're gonna take this gold. We're gonna take this gold. We're gonna take this on the BPM 950, 95. Playing on a C chord. Surely you reach it. Oh, then be. Wake up every day, wake it someday. A same thing then told me. Now they checking on. Oh, believe today you strongly claim to know me. One day, someday they will all claim, oh, Vishnu was my neighbor. Vishnu was my neighbor. I knew Vishnu. I knew you. I knew Mati. I knew Heki. I knew you. I knew Hemi. I knew NiiKu. I knew Jeremy. I knew very soon. You just have to keep going. Keep going. When you fall, wake up. When you fall, wake up. When you fall, wake up. We have 1 hour to live out of this siege. And I say thank you all for coming through. And if you are listening to me, listen and share to everybody. Make sure you contribute. On our SoundCloud, you can find our donation link. Make sure you hit it up. You can purchase our song on Bandcamp. Just go on Bandcamp and search a VM unit. You can find our song. Some are selling for just a cup of coffee. Some are selling for €7. You can also find our music on Amazon. We have some products on Amazon stores that you can purchase. Or, everything looking good. We appreciate everybody for streaming and for supporting our music. If you can donate to anything that we do, at least streaming our music, we earn something small, so we keep doing what we're doing. At this moment, I would say thank you very much, and I appreciate that you stopped by.